Do you think the good life doesn't include this? Or do you think that because you have a good life, you can spend money anyhow you like? Do you think having a good life, does this look synonymous to a good life? I guess many will think this isn't synonymous to a good life. Yeah, I cut, and I usually do cut my toothpaste. I'm used to it, and I don't know, I just like doing it because sometimes there's a lot to scoop from it, but this one wasn't really much, but I still did it all the same. Hello, and welcome back to Adwala of the Good Life. How have you been since the last time we were here? I hope you've been watching my videos, howbeit even if they are not as consistent as I would love them to be. But I believe I have some content that can encourage and be a blessing to you. I want to talk today about few ingredients that I believe make up for a good life. One of them is gratitude. Having a good life and enjoying a happy life is not really far-fetched. The popular hymn says, "Count your blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done." Honestly, sometimes all we need to do is go down memory lane. That the fact that we are still here is something to be grateful for. Looking into our lives, looking into the lives of our loved ones, of someone you knew, back then who is still here. You know what I mean? Like someone who had it rough and then things are better for, or even when you read stories. For me, it's also being able to share in other people's joy. And there are many things that make up for a good life. So gratitude is actually one of them. Being grateful, being thankful. I know it's something that we talk about often, that people share that, is being preached and is encouraged. It's not, it can never be overflogged, it can never be too much. We should always live in gratitude. We should always live in remembrance. And I believe that this is a very major ingredient in enjoying a good life. Because when you don't think of what you have, when you don't appreciate what you have, even what the little you think you have will make very little meaning to you. So we should learn to, abound in joy, abound in thanksgiving concerning what we have. Let it make sense to us. Or someone does something for us, you got a gift that you didn't expect. Or even if you was your birthday, you were expecting a gift and you didn't get what you thought you should expect. You should still be grateful. You should still be wowed. I like to have that wow feeling. And so I like to come sometimes stealthily. I like surprises and I like it when it's shocking. So I tend to do stuff like that at times for people. Um, so we can surprise ourselves actually. Just thinking about it now, I don't know. I don't think I've surprised myself before. Yeah, you can just surprise yourself. Because I've said here before that sometimes I can have my last card and I say, this is what I want to do and I'm going to do it, and because I'm convinced of it. So let us, revel in this truth about gratitude. It's so important. There are many ways that it cuts across in every different way, in every, just in different ways, really, that we can be grateful. We think about our lives, our family, where we are coming from, where we are now. Even the thought of the future too can make you grateful, because the Bible tells us that He has great plans for us, plans to bless us and not to harm or hurt us. Another thing I want to talk about is kindness. Kindness is actually one way to, live a very good life. When you want to live a happy life, being kind to people, there's just a feeling that you get. There's just a feeling that you get. Not because the person will say thank you to you, but it's just something you get. Something happened recently, and there's this man of God. I don't know why I have quite a number of these people in my life, and I don't even know what I have done to deserve it. Fathers. And so he sends me messages, sends us messages over and over again. The one that blew my mind was when he even remembered the twins' birthday. I was like, if it's my birthday, I can understand. But how? The twins are not even on any social media. So how is there any remembrance or, memory of it? That's just something great, that I will forever be thankful for. And so many things like that, when people take thought of you. Let me tell you, one of the greatest kindnesses that one can do is when people think about you. Are we thinking about people today? You may not be opportunity to call them or send a message at that time, which is good. You can do that. Just sending a message. how are you and all that. But when you think about someone, for me, when I think about someone, the next thing is to pray for the person. Just offer a prayer, because prayer is not prolonged. I hope you know. Prayer is communing with God, telling God, what you want. And so being kind is one of the very good ways in which we can live a good and happy life. There are many other ways. The Bible tells us that if you want to see many good days, we should refrain our mouth, from speaking guile. That's one of the good ways. Minding our business. It will really prolong our lives. I hope this helps. Don't forget, may not really to some people look like the narrative for a good life, but it's not about that at all. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Have a blessed day and enjoy a good one. Bye. That was good, I think.